Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Take it in at the 3. To about the 23. First play, Watson to the air. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They're not running the football, but that means they're probably going to run it inside. If he gets strung out on the perimeter,
we saw the result, negative yardage. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, want a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. This across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he'll be to back plays.
First down there by Terrace Marshall Jr., who surprisingly sparingly used in Carolina's rookie season. They still say a starter that they took in the 2nd round. They're certainly going to make him earn his reps in a deep receiver room.
On first down, it's Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Darnold on 3rd down. Thomas has got it, complete. He's going to have the first down and then some. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Hubbard. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Well, sometimes a tough game to figure out. One play he looks so good, and then the next play so bad, going backwards.
Yeah, in a span of 2 plays, you go from hero to GOAT, right, to use one of the cliches. But I think what often happens is you have a big run, and sometimes you try and do too much with your next one.
2nd down and goal. Darnold. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Darnold. And he's going to go down again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, this from 33. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later. If they play well, they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. So first, they run it again with Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Darnold from the gun. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold forced out to his left. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On first down, Darnold. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 16-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Browns drive about to get started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Third and 2, Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Hunt. Given 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Now Watson going to sneak it, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Browns have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Oh, Darnold loses it. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now Darnold. Taking a shot here for Marshall. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him.
There on the first down run, he'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating that defense, and guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Throwing on third down, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he is going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Down inside the 40. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Back to throw, Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, 39 yards. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Darnold's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Darnold now to throw. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. To the air again, Darnold. Open man is Noah Brown. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Pinheiro is good. On the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken in at the 3. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
First down. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A first down throw, Darnold. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Man, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. He's going to look deep for more. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. To throw is Watson. His throw incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll run for it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Watson on the sneak, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw pulled in by Marshall. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Terrace Marshall, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Pinero's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 51 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Carolina. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw, Watson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
That sack doesn't change their offensive game plan. They always want to air it out and try and get the ball downfield quickly. They're going to have to block a little bit better, though, because the urgency and pressure just increase. Twice the distance now just to get a first down, and one less down to try and get it.
Watson's throw pulled in by Schwartz. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this is off the left upright, but he banks it through. How about that one? So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is caught. A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards.
Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there.
And from where we sit, if you had told me that that ball was somehow going to get from point A to point B, I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Chubb going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple to the 5-yard line.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the 4th quarter, defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's to Marshall on the quick slant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Darnold now to throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Darnold throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And Darnold wants to throw the football. He's going to look deep for more.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Now it's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now Darnold. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
One last throw here for Watson. He's going to go up top again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.